One of the unique features of the Southern California region is that we have a lot of energy here. These universities and academic institutions graduate the largest number of engineers in the nation. That's a talent pool that's available to this industry. I'd be remiss if I didn't identify the greatest nugget we have in Southern California, and that is our existing space industry and defense industry.
So I've seen the full spectrum of all the readiness levels, if you will, right? And there's always that gap. There's the gap with a new technology that a research lab or some invention is taken to TRL level 6, right? We've proven it, but there's just that gap before you can make it commercially available. 3D printing has the potential to change all of this. This engine takes about a year to make. This technology, right? If we can make an engine in 2 to 4 weeks, right? Revolutionary. Be more a little risk tolerant as we try new things, because the technologies are out there, and that's what's so exciting about additive manufacturing in particular, and in the area here where a lot of those ideas can be born.
Because the small sat industry is very lucrative, it is really the answer in trying to get rapid response satellites in single, double constellation format quickly into space for our customers. Primarily for the space threat is what we're trying to address. Typically in the design life of a large satellite, that 5-year design cycle, your architecture is old by the time you are ready to hand over the satellite. In this 18-month refresh cycle, we're able to get newer technology and continue growing our processes along the way. Millennium is providing the entire satellite bus and also starting to venture into payload options as we evolve our guidance, navigation, and control suite of products.
In rockets, it's extremely challenging, extremely hard. You're happy if you're sitting at about a 92 to 95% success rate. Anytime you're developing a space acquisition or a satellite or a constellation, all the costs are borne up front and all the risk is up front. Once you get the satellites on orbit, you have a very high chance of having 15 years of a successful life of that satellite. But it comes at the cost of $1 billion or more up front. Well, what's going on now, and what's definitely going on in Southern California, is that we have entrepreneurs who are very interested in spurring the industry, saying it can be done, saying it can be done at a relatively low cost, and they're starting to prove it. We have some very interested entrepreneurs who are willing to bear that upfront cost and to challenge those risks and to try to start buying it down and get entrance into it. Space, as you're setting up your dominoes, if you accidentally knock it over and it starts too premature, you sweep it, you throw everything away, and you start over again. There's only one shot with space, and everything has to work. But what will happen is we will actually shape the agriculture, we will shape oil, we will shape multispectral imaging. We can see climate change. That's where we are. The past, we're now at the present. What will the future be?